in Klamath Falls, the air quality is so bad because of the smoke from these distant fires. So the air quality is about, well, it's half as bad up here as it is in Klamath. So another great reason to come up to the lake and go fishing. My lungs, a matter of breathing. I sort of cruised over here, caught a couple 1-pounders. So let's see what happens when we get over here, which is usually the sweeter spot lately. And we're just going to work this outside area here. We're using a Swank Black Magic 77. It seems to be my bait of choice lately, or the fish's bait of choice lately. I'm using my medium fast Loomis Edge at FX Pro and my Shimano SLX XT reel. 12 pounds fluorocarbon tactical by P-Line. No leader, you don't need it with this particular setup. I do have a couple new rods coming today, or this week. Heavy and extra heavy. Heavy and extra heavy. Throw those big baits out. That actually will complement my entire lineup. So I'll have light, medium, light. Come on. Come on. Light, medium, heavy, heavy, extra heavy. We're going to put a Ava Garcia Max Pro on it. It just seems to work really well. Bait caster. Water 71 degrees. Nice thing about a swank, it really works its way through the weeds really well, and it has an L bill, or a sort of angled bill. It's bent on a 90-degree angle. Just restrung this reel. Really nice. It's a beautiful day on the beach. And gals. I mean it in an all-inclusive way. Where there's grass, there's bass. Good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. This is where I get a hit when I take a sip of coffee. It elongates the pause. Didn't work though. Here's a lot better up here than in the flat. At least for the moment it is. I jam my, couldn't find my truck someplace. But I'm gonna put you in the cup. Here, one of my. Seeing fish. Long, tall piece of grass. Not very deep here. It's only 11 feet deep here. Pretty tall grass here too. Makes its way through it. Sometimes it picks up a hitchhiker. Let's go that way. Passed over a few fish over there, so we'll see what happens. Working the southeast buoy line of this lake. I seem to be hitting bigger bass on this in this area lately. So that's where we're at right now. It's the southeast buoy line. Lake of the Woods, Oregon. That's where we are. So many fires on the west coast right now. All this smoke. Come up here, it's a little thinner than it is in town. And yesterday the AQI was 200 in town. Air quality index. That's pretty high. here. Yesterday it was only 100. And right now it looks like it's about 75 or so. I can live with 75 for the moment. Yeah, let's go for a second. Some good vegetation over here. See if we can pull it through nice and slow without catching any. See what happens. Just let it creep through the weeds. Hey Tucker, Talon, Holden, how are you? Well, before I came on, I caught a couple 1-pounders. A largemouth bass we're shooting for today. So we usually shoot 4. Sometimes I go to a part of the lake that's more smallmouth than largemouth, but this is a largemouth area. We're at Lake of the Woods, Oregon. Using a Black Magic Swink 77 right now. Seems to be the bait that seems to be working mostly right now. Water 71 degrees. I know. It's been hit and miss on top water right now. But I've already caught a couple of pounders on this bait, so stick with it. See what happens. Stick with it. We'll stick with it. Largemouth bass, that's what we're shooting for. Largemouth bass. I mean, there's sometimes a good smallie will be over here. And that'd be fun to catch a 4-pound smallie. That'd be my personal best smallie for them. That would be awesome. They fight better than anything. They like to hit in the afternoons on this part of the lake, though. So I'll be on the lake all day. Move forward just a little bit. 50 yards or so. The little guy chased it up the boat. A lot of baby bass, a lot of pinks. This is a pretty big bait, though. This is the bait. That's the bait. Oop, oop, oop. That's it. Black baits seem to be working really well, even though it's a very clear lake. The black baits seem to confuse the fish a bit, and they seem to be hitting it. So, I'm good with that. Brighter baits usually use bright colors in clear water. It's usually the rule, unless it doesn't work. You can go dark baits. That's what you do. You do it until it doesn't work. Try something different. I have a few other 77X, swings, but God, I love this one. And thanks for joining me on this morning. Okay. You will catch. With the eagles and ospreys here, boy, I do go topwater. You gotta have one eye up in the sky. They will dive down onto your topwater lures. Seagulls too. There's a few of them here, and they like to hit them. Reeled in a couple seagulls. Caught a bird. Good vegetation right there. Part of the rich guy's dock. 900 horsepower on a pontoon. That's overkill. Gotta admire horsepower though, even though you don't use it on a little lake like this. The lake's only 3 miles long, 1 mile wide at its widest. Typically, you just don't. You really don't have a chance to exhibit a lot of horsepower on this lake because it's small. Personally, I don't think I've seen him drive it once. Seen his hired hands do it just to blow it out and keep it going. He's got hired hands over it now. did get one small bite on that one. So. See what we can do. I guess. A lot of things in the woods for the dog to chase. Squirrels, raccoons, bobcats, all sorts of things here. Otters. We have otters. Otters have a They're funny to watch run now. We're using a big bait, so we're not targeting any fish. We're just targeting bigger bass. Come on for another spot. Catch us one. Oh, I'm trying. Zach, I am trying. You know, this is a great time of year to catch a personal best because next month the lake is going to go through its inversion. And the bass, they kind of have a sense it's going to happen. I've got a small one. And it's going to happen next month. Their clock is ticking. So they're starting to gorge these bass. And this is a great time of year to catch a big bass. In our neck of the woods, anyway. I mean, inversions happen later in the year than others, and in other parts of the country. California, the inversion happens much later because it's a much warmer climate. But this lake freezes over in the winter. In September, it will invert, where the cold water will come up, warm water will go down, and the species exchange places. The salmon in October spawn, and that's when I'm back out on the lake in those 2 weeks. And I'm fishing big glide baits for the brown trout and for the largemouth that are coming up and hitting it, especially the brown trout. And I've got specifically made, imitations of spawning coconut I painted, and really good baits. So we'll be back out, in October will be our last before, and I'll put the boat away and then wait for ice fishing season. So what we'll do, we'll just wait for ice fishing season because ice fishing is a lot of fun. Catch a ton of fish. And it's so much fun because you use the fish finder and it's like a video game. Oh, here we got one. I'm not sure how big it is. Here he comes. Come on, baby. Come on. No. I so misjudged these weeds. The longest. Real heavy. Fine. Just want to fill them around. Oh, it's weeds. They're being fooled by a stick. Sticks, when you catch them long, they'll run left and right. And you get all excited because you know it's a fish because it's turning left and right. But it's a stick. One of the more disappointing moments in your fishing day. I got a PB. Personal best stick. Oh my goodness. Big weeds will do that. Little baby bass hit surface there on my line. Water's warming up though. 71.13. Guys are in a cup holder today, so sorry. Couldn't find my phone clamp. So you're in the cup holder. Sorry. It's a good holder. Just can't really aim it very well. I'm only using one cup holder here in the second one. Looking through the graphs. This is the time of year you throw the big baits, you don't mess around with little baits if you want a big fish. I mean, little fish will hit it. I have my light stuff here. Like I said, I have a heavy and an extra heavy rod riding in the mill this week. So, can't really throw really big baits today. Maybe Friday. Friday we might be able to work the real big glides and stuff and see if we can't get something. on those big ones. I love swim baits. There we go. I'm gonna head out a little bit into the lake. This is actually a fairly shallow area with good vegetation in the bottom. We're only at 8 feet, or 10 to 11 feet here. 11 feet here. And out here, if you run the southeast buoy line here and fish out into the lake, actually it's been doing pretty good lately. Again, we're going for bigger fish today, so we're not going to catch like 50 like I can do. If I start popping, using my light gear, my BFS, things like that, I think we could catch a lot of fish. But we really want a personal best, which is over 4 pounds. I'm a pretty good fisherman. I know it's called terrible at fishing, but why I haven't caught anything over 4 pounds is beyond me. I really don't understand. But I catch a lot of 2 and 3 pounders, but I don't get anything over 4. Strangely enough, I think on this bait I caught my 4 pounder. So it'd be kind of poetic if I caught a personal best on this bait. Again, I'm pretty sure it was this bait in Willow Valley Lake. That's where I caught it. I caught it like a 3.5 pounder, and then right after that, like 10 minutes, I caught that 4 pounder in Willow Valley on this bait. I'll name this my PB bait. The sun's coming out. You can see the bottom. I forgot my new soft plastics I just molded. I impregnated them with salt. I knew I was forgetting something this morning. I'm in my office, and it's like, there's something I need to take out of this office besides my Leatherman. And I'm thinking, and I couldn't think of it. Note to self. Wednesday, we bring out the salted soft baits. I really want to see the effect of salt on my soft baits. So it really ruins the integrity of the bait, but I just want to see if the fish will hold on if they hit it more. It all depends on what people. There's a bass. bass. He's just swimming right in front of me. See a lot of bass in this grass. That's why we're over here. Gotta catch a big one though. Not these babies. Try top water. Break out my BFS. I got a popper on it. What a fun catch that would be. That's why I fish BFS. This is just fun. I want a PB. Let's pop out. Let's pull out the popper. Let's see if we can get a topwater hit. $71 degrees. We should be able to get the topwater hit. All right, here we go. Pop, 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 pop. Pause. Pop and pause. Let it see. Topwater's been very hit and miss lately. It worked fine on Friday, but today's Monday. something on Friday by now. Big splashes. Get big splashes. Just pause it for a few seconds. Oh, I think it's wound up on itself a bit. It was hopping funny. I love watching a good blow up. Alright, we'll go back to black magic. This is more of a smallmouth type of bait, although largies hit it, but the smallies, they love it. They'll hit that a little later in the day. Take that little leaf off. Oh, re-leaf it. It's a... Oh, we'll just troll it a little, really slow. Over this next spot. I'm working on it, guys. I'm working on it. When I turn on the camera, I stop catching. What is that about? Go to my Facebook page, you can see I actually do catch a nice sized fish. But although, you know, I did catch that 9-pound, 27-inch brown on live. So, you know, that was awesome. That was the biggest fish I ever caught in this lake. It's not my personal best largemouth, though. You want a personal best largemouth. There's a bunch of them in this lake. I know, because I have buddies that catch bigger fish than me all the time. Ah, we got salad. We have salad. A lot of it. Nice thing about 12-pound test. Pull up big salads. Here it comes. It's a shark. A green shark on top of the water. Come on. So funny, it just held on right on the lip. It wasn't even on a hook. How weird is that? There's a point up here that I like to fish. We'll see. Good vegetation. Alright, guys. We should try some lily pad fishing this morning, too. We'll make our way over there. It's about a mile. A little less than a mile from the spot. Stupid grass. Oh, all right. Let's see what we can get here. In front of me, though. Let's try a different color. Try a different color. I'm going to go really bright on a swank. I think, yeah. We'll just see. I made. This one's really bright. Next month, people start winterizing their homes here. They don't live in these homes year round. These are just summer homes. Okay. We're going from black to chartreuse. Oh my gosh. Black to chartreuse. That's different. God, looks good. There it is. Oh, I saw it hit too. I was watching it and one came right by and hit it. Wasn't a big one though, but I watched it. I actually saw the hit. That was fun. It's always fun when you can see the hit. I like top water so much. Everybody likes top water. Get away from my coffee. Bug on the camera. Getting a selfie. Bug getting a selfie. Pause it. Baby bass are starting to break the surface. What the heck is that? Well, that's part of a fish. It's probably that fish that tried to hit it. Didn't damage it too bad. Lost a lip. Oh, there we go. We got one. We got one. Oh, we lost him. We lost him. Right is working right now. Oh, I painted, I think 20 spoons yesterday. I fish with those this week too. I coated them yesterday, so it takes a few days for that epoxy to really cure for fishing. Pearl white, red stripe, green and red flakes on it in the clear coat. Morning paddle border. Starboard side. Trench right here. If we can get something off of that trench. big one. Just changing the presentation a bit right now. The retrieve. Stop, start, slow, fast. Sometimes it's just a matter of presenting it properly to the fish. I do have another bait in here I want to use. One I created. It'll catch a big one. Let's try it. It's pretty bright. No, no, not a. Thanks. Landon and Funkzilla. What's that? Oh, John Daly? Me? Oh, no, I ain't joking. I have much better manners than John Daly. Can't play golf as good as John, but where is it? Where is that one I just saw? Pretty sure it was in this bay. You know, that would work too. Try an axle. I have yet to catch a big bass with this one, though. I guess it's due. Yeah. 6 Cents came out with this. I was so excited, and I've caught, I think, 1-pounders, but nothing big with this. And it really should catch some really nice size largemouths. You know, it's a good looking bait. You know? John Daly. I'm not as fat as John. I just look it on camera. Ooh, we're in deep water. We're over the trench. We just passed the drop off, so we got to pull in a little. I've never been called John Daly. When I was younger, people thought I looked like Tom Cruise. When I lived in LA, they thought I looked like John Ritter. Yeah, I had different color hair back then. Um, there, coming back up onto the plateau. I guess John Daly. But John's huge. He's a big guy. I'm losing weight. How about 40 pounds? All right, back up on the plateau at 11 feet. Get over here some more. Ah, I gotta lose more weight. I'm gonna look like Richard Gere. When I worked in Taiwan, the girls thought I was Richard Gere. I was skinnier though. Yeah, they all wanted my autograph and stuff. And it was funny. Didn't have to pay for a lot of stuff. You learn the term "what a tai tai." I have a wife. Really quick. What a tai tai. This one does gather vegetation better than the other one, but I don't know. Well, that's a new one. That's a new one. I should get the cheap shot. Does John fish? I don't know if John fishes. Doesn't have to. Plays golf well. I don't smoke. I don't drink. So I can't be John Daly. That guy's a mess. He's a mess. Pick somebody else that I look like. Colonel Sanders. At least he's got chicken joints. I like chicken. Although I would definitely have more of a Cajun theme. Popeyes is not Louisiana. It's just not. Popeye's like a rip-off of false advertising because it does not taste like Louisiana. I love Cajun food. And whew, Popeyes is not that. You know, it's like Taco Bell saying they're Mexican. You know, it's for white people. Somehow, though, Taco Bell does taste good. I just can't eat it because it's so fattening. I can't believe I'm not getting hits over here. Working on it, guys. I'm working. Yeah, right. Dang it. All right, I'm going to try to find this other bait that I made. And this saw pulled out that other one. This guy's going back in the square book. That's looking big. That's the one I want. I guess I had it in my drawers. My drawers. Yeah, there it is. Okay, so this is square bill, but I put a spinner on the back hook. It really elongates it, makes it look more like a swim bait. What? So, see that yellowtail on the back. It gives it a more flash. elongates it without adding any weight. So let's see. Let's see what this guy does. Definitely gives it a lot more flash to it. See what happens. Again, that willow blade just sort of spins and just flashes in this nice clear water. Get a little closer to shore a bit. Big bass been hitting offshore. They haven't been hitting close to shore. I mean, at best, pound and a half. This is a good trolling bait too, because of that spinner on it. But this square bill, control it too fast. It'll go real deep fish for a square bill. Tons of vegetation here. Really tall too. I mean, it's 8 feet deep and 7 feet of vegetation. See if we can finagle this guy through it. Yeah, he came through pretty good. Typically, a square bill dive 2 to 4 feet, maybe 5. Yeah. Keep the tip low. Keep your tip up. It'll reduce the dive. I don't understand why I'm not getting any hits. I should have something by now. I've never seen anybody do that before. That's pretty cool. Oh, cool. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Add a a bladed hook on the back side of a crank usually makes a great deal of difference. Catch the brown trout that way. This water's way too warm for the brown. They're way deep. And they're cheap. You can buy them on Amazon. I mean, they're like $2 each. But, yeah, you just add them to your favorite crank. Increase hookup rates. You get 3 for $6 or something like that on Amazon. Close around. There's the little guy. He hit it. It's a little guy. Maybe a quarter pounder, third pounder. Quarter pounder. Did not come with cheese. Okay. All right. He ain't nothing to brag about. He ain't nothing to brag about. He hit it right after it dropped. He's stuck. So funny. You know, you catch weeds and then you see it move left to right. You're thinking, there's fish in there. Sometimes fish come up with weeds. Smart fish dive and they hide them. The old ones, the big ones. They're pretty smart. A lot of vegetation here. Try to finesse it through the veg. You know, when you feel it tug, you just slow it down and sort of work its way through the weeds. And there's tug. You just sort of work it, see if you can get it to swim through that plant. But he grabbed it. Now it's stuck on it. Sometimes you can swim it right through without grabbing it. Oh, there we go. Got it on the paws. Not a very big one. Got it on the paw. Oh, he came off. Dang it. I hate that. And that's something else too, is like, you gotta play with the presentation a little bit. Different speeds, different twitches, and pause it. Nice thing about the willow blade, it kind of gives it a neutral buoyancy even though it's a floating bait. So it's just hanging out in the weeds there. It's just enough weight to it. A little baby bass chased it up to my boat. Another one about the same size as that other one. Different bait. Hit it with golden greens. And one of my baits. It's fun catching fish with stuff you make, you know? Still have action on your lure if you've got grass on it or not. Grass. Might have to anchor. Go out there and we'll anchor up. Got a 3-pounder here the other day. put a big, 4-pound heavy-duty chain on your anchor. You really are going to drift a lot. So always put an anchor chain on it. Always. And allow the anchor to bite on the bottom. And typically 3 times the rope of the depth. So we're at 8 feet, so 24 feet of rope to let this really get a good biting hold for you, just in case it gets too windy. Now, if you got spot lock, that's totally different. Press a button on your trolling motor, be good. I want to do that next year. Get spot lock on the boat. Tiny Boat Nation has come out with something called autopilot. You can add to your trolling motor for like $700. And that is an affordable spot lock solution. Another great reason to have a pontoon boat. These things are stable. I've never seen one flip. Not that I want to see it. Into the wind. Keep your thumb riding that spool. So you will backlash. Even though these are great reels, nothing is backlash proof. Nothing. I don't care what they say. You see a reel that says no more backlashes, they're liars. I could backlash any reel in the wind. In fact, sometimes I don't even need the wind. Just backlash it. I mean, I have an elderbearing down here. That's the best BFS reel in the world, and I backlashed it. It's hard. You get a lot less backlashes, but nothing is backlash proof. On real windy days, I have a spinning rod in here, my ultralight. Yeah, I think we're too far in. I think I gotta get further out. It's casted. Wind to my back, thing cast a mile. Okay. Let's get further out. Let's drag a little bit. It's problem about hooking it, anchoring on vegetation. You don't really get the bottom too quick. Gotta shake off cousin it. Bring it up. Looking on my fish line, bottom. Hopefully that's what you want. I want to see vegetation that dips in valleys. Fish are ambush predators, so they like to hide and catch their prey unawares. So typically, if you can find a spot that does this on the bottom, rocks are really good. That's for smallmouth. Here. There. One thing about fishing a lake all the time, you learn it. You really do learn it. This is actually a new area for me to fish this lake, southeast. I mean, I can catch stuff down at the end. That's lily pad. I have lost more than I thought. Okay, now we're coming up to the spot. Because the wind is over here. Now to keep my anchor line all nice and neat, I bought this thing. And it is worth its weight, man. It is. I love it. Just keeps my anchor line from falling willy-nilly on the boat's floor, and you're able to keep it clean. You're not tangled up in it. Your hooks won't, hook it and stuff like that. So, really nice. Hey, Chuck. Hey, Robert. Hey, Robert. I sent you something. It should be arriving this week. That's some pretty cool stuff. I think I did. Yeah, you, Robert. Anyway, so Robert's got a gift coming, I think, and I always like it when, kind of surprises. So we're coming up to 2,000 subscribers. So I'm thinking about a rod and reel. I'll drop ship it to you, and we'll get you a Cajun reel, somebody, and nice reel, a Cajun rod, and a nice reel. So we'll drop ship it to whoever wins in the United States. It's got to be domestic shipping. Sorry, guys, for my British friends overseas, but for our 2,000, because we're at 1,850, I think. We're only about 150 away from 2,000 subscribers. So we're going to give away, I want to give away a Cajun rod and a spinning reel. It'll be a spinning setup, just because a lot of people, they prefer spinning over bait casters. And you're going to love owning a Cajun rod. Absolutely love it. Best rod company in the world. And then we'll figure out, I'll probably get you, it's like a $200 prize, total. So, on the wind, you get a little bit flush. So yeah, when we hit 1,900, I'll put a link, an announcement, and I think giving away a Cajun rod setup is you guys will just love it. You guys will love it. Absolutely. A good rod makes all the difference. Subscribers. We're like at 1,840 something right now. So tell your friends, let's get to 2,000. So I can give away a really, at 1,000 I gave away a rod and reel setup. So 2,000 seems reasonable to give away another rod and reel setup. That was a pissy fun rod and reel setup back then. It's a nice setup, really nice setup actually. I love the pissy fun spinning reel, especially the Carbon X. Absolutely, that's what's on my ultralight. It's a fantastic reel, really good reel. Of course, you gotta have terrible at fishing baits. So you get custom baits and a rod, and basically you get a fishing setup. I mean, at 2,000 subscribers, I'm giving away a full fishing setup. You're only 2 people watching me, so you too. You get to know first, because I just thought it up. You're the first 2. Well, put a video up at night when I get to 1900, which should be easy this month, and giving away a full fishing setup. Rod, reel, baits. You're gonna love me. Somebody's gonna love me. Some guy in Maine won that rod and reel, gave away at 1,000. Take the brakes on this, I think. There we go. It'll loop. Get that loop out. There it goes. So what do you guys think? Cage and rod setup, fishing setup for 2,000 giveaway. Cost me about $200. Day, I think. Windy days are such a bother. You want a little bit of a breeze, you know, keep the water moving. It excites the sun rays going into the lake, moves it. I watched a cool movie on YouTube, Earth's Final Hours. Look it up. It's a good movie. I learned something, and a plot I've never seen before in a movie. I've never seen that plot. It was so different. It made the whole movie just fun to watch. And the whole movie was at a really exciting pace. It did not slow down. It was a fun movie. White hole was in space. It's the other side of a black hole. Did not know that. Catch you up. I know that. Lucy. Hi, Lucy. So, just announced a really cool giveaway. Fishing setup, custom fishing rod, nice reel, and of course custom baits. By terrible at fishing. And that will be for my 2,000th subscriber giveaway. So once we exceed 2,000 subscribers, we'll give it away. And a raffle, not a raffle, you know what I mean, random draw. fantastic gift to somebody. Really fantastic gift. We don't know potential spam. Maddie and Tay, shut up and fish ringtone. Love that song. Good ringtone for a fish. If we pull off anchor, the wind is going to push us towards that buoy. It's good fishing between here and there. So we could just let the wind push us and fish that segment. Usually good fishing. I don't know about today, but fish move. You know that, don't you? You guys know that fish move. Stay in one spot. So honey holes, I mean this is technically a honey hole, but let's pull up anchor. We're going to let the wind push us and drift us over this area here. We got to shake off Cousin It. There goes Cousin It. Alright, at least it's going to let you push us a little bit. So we're going to drift. Looks like we're going to head right towards the Richmonds. Rich guy. Put millions of dollars into this lake. Not the lake itself, some of the facilities. The YMCA is named after him. I just joined the YMCA. So tomorrow I'm going to, first day using it. They got a really nice swimming pool. And so I'm going to use the swimming pool. Tomorrow, 5 a.m. Nice, bright and early, 5 a.m. Get there before, right when it opens. I'm an early riser, so get my exercise done in the morning. I need to work out more because the diet's just not cutting it. I'm at a plateau, so I got to work out more. And swimming is low impact exercise. We got a bunch of classes too, you know, Tai Chi and stuff like that. I don't even know what that is. Sounds like somebody dressing up and drink chai. What's a Thai? Tai Chi. stay subscribed to my channel. Hit the bell notification, because in a couple of weeks I'll put a video up and with what I'm going to give away for our 2,000 subscribers. Because you really don't want to miss that. I mean, an American-made rod, reel, and custom baits. I mean, come on. That's just plain old good. That's just plain old good. I'd like to win that. There we go. We got one. We got one. It's a little guy. He's just a little guy. It's a big bait for these little fish, you know. This is a big fish bait, so. Oh, there he goes. Just fell off. He's like a quarter pounder like the others. Through, but I think I've got grass. There we go. Oh, I got a fish. Oh, it's so funny. He's a little guy too, but pulling it through the weeds. When I got it through the weeds, I had a fish on it. It's like, huh. You know it's not big when you just realize when you see it, oh look, there's a fish on my hook. You know it ain't big. Alright, come on baby, let's get something 4-pound butt plus. That's what we want. We want a 4-pounder. Or bigger. 5, 6, 7. I don't care. I'm not picky after 4. About drifting towards my cast is that you're reeling a lot faster on this, especially a 6-to-1. This is a 6.3-to-1 reel, so I got to really spin it when I catch a fish. Because when we're drifting towards where the boat's closing the gap, and I got to keep that hook set in it. Go at a little more of an angle this way. You know, the gap won't close as fast. Stay on a certain line here, so even though we're letting the wind drift us, it's pulling us in just at an angle. And I don't want that angle. messy like. Oh, lost somebody. Lucy. Who do I get? Zathan? Hi. How you doing, Zathan? So, this morning I announced my giveaway for 2,000 subscribers. It'll be a Cajun custom rod, American-made rod, a reel, and custom baits. Not sure about the reel yet. Really don't have a spinning reel that's new at home. Kind of nice Shimano. It's an older reel. It's in good shape though. There we go. I want to give a vintage reel. Get you a new reel of some kind. Looks like a great spot right here. Drop into a really, what you think is a good spot. I think this could be a good spot. We'll find out. Inflatable pontoon boat here. The wind just pushes. guy. He didn't look like a fisherman. I did see another fishing boat earlier. Lost track of him though. Probably next month. Probably give something away next month when we hit 2,000 subscribers. Really want what I'm giving you. Somebody's going to be super. They're going to be terrible at fishing fanatics. That's what they're going to be. Well, it's not as great a spot as it looks like. Pull up anchor, we'll drift a little bit farther. It looks good. Oh, look at this. 71-degree water, too. Okay, shake off, doesn't it? Doesn't it? There he goes. Let me just shake him off. Got a little bit left on. All right. Here we go. There we go. Is that one? Hit it on the drop. I lost it, looks like. Let's look. No, he's still on there. Okay. Man, he triple hooked himself. That's pretty good. You weren't falling off, that's for sure. And there we go. Okay, now he's really big. He hit it right on the drop. It is me again. Hey, Mike. All right, Mike. I figured out what I'm giving away for 2,000 subscribers. So once we exceed 2,000, I'm going to give away a fishing setup. Cajun custom rod, reel, custom baits. We're almost there. I might guess next month. That's my guess. $2,000 should be a really good giveaway, right? It's taking me forever to get here. Good hit. Awesome. That was a good hit. That was a good 1 pounder plus. nothing over a pound. Yeah, nothing big yet. He usually has some pretty good sized ones right here. Largemouth bass. The trout are really deep. Trout are like 30 or 40 feet deep. This whole area is only about 10 feet deep right here. So it's not very deep at all. This is all bass territory. No, I'm using a hard bait. It's a square bill crane. It's a black one. They seem to like black lately. Smallmouth here. This is amazing how they segregate this topography. Very different. Right next to it. See, a lot of people come to this lake for trout. It's all vintage. Every trout here was never born here. That's what they like to fish for. That's the thing about Oregon. They like trout and salmon. That's what they do. Yeah, bass fishermen in Oregon is like the peg that doesn't belong. But we're glad we're here. Because it's a beautiful and great fishing. And since a lot of people don't fish bass, it leaves a lot of bass for us bass fishermen. They have no idea. Ah. But trout are so easy to catch. Same thing all the time. You know, power bait worm, 3 to 5 foot leader. Just let it sink to the bottom with a slide weight. And catch them all day long. There's no skill involved. I mean, they're fun to hook. They're just not fun to fish for, the trout. They are fun to hook. They're a good fight fish. But, man, it's just boring. See, now bass, I've told you guys this a million times. They have instinctive memories. You can't catch the same bass twice the same way. That's why we have so much stuff. Trout fishermen, one rod. Go out there with one rod. Medium light rod, spinning reel. 4 or 6 pound test. That's it. Fluorocarbon, of course. That's it. That's your setup. You can catch all the trout pan fish you want. That is your setup. You don't have to buy any other rod. It's a very affordable, fish to fish for. Bass? Ooh. We gotta have light, mediums, medium heavies. We gotta have extra heavies and extra heavies. Yeah, it's because it's a species designed to get the wife mad at you. Yep. She'll say the same thing. You don't need another rod. Yes, you do. She'll say the same thing again. You don't need another rod. Yes, you do. It's the way it is. Bass fishermen, we need another rod. Now, my boat's a very plain, very simple boat. It's got everything a fisherman needs on this boat. Everything. Nothing else you need on a boat besides what I put on this boat. Got a fish finder, got a side image. I guess you put front image. But, spot lock. I would like a spot lock addition to my boat. But other than this boat's, I got it all. Stand-up bar. I call my access bar. So, yeah. But what's your wife gonna say? You don't need another rod. Yes, you do. You need another rod. Another rod requires a reel. You don't need another bait. Yeah, I do. Why you pay so much for that bait? Because it says it'll catch fish. Why you pay so much for that reel? Because it said it don't backlash. Liars. Why you need a more expensive battery? Because I don't like being screwed. Yeah. Why pay so much? Can't you get fishing line cheaper? Yep. Just monofilament. Who wants to fish with mono? Not me. I don't use one. very forgiving. And I push it, I guess. I don't know. 2,000 subscribers coming up. Okay. Gotta loop. There it goes. I wasn't paying attention on my cast. Really want a personal best. Come on. Bite me. I really want one this year. Get my heavy and extra heavy and this be for some big old baits. Not hitting on the southeast side, so we may have to go north. Go north, young man, go north. Not a young man. I turn 60 soon. A few more weeks, I'll be 60 years old. It sounds old. You know, it sounds old. $60. I'm surprised I lived that long, to be honest. Come on. Head over to Rainbow Bay. We'll troll this thing. Over to Rainbow Bay. Got my 1-pounders over there earlier, so ain't nobody on. Oh well. Well, ain't nobody on now. Alright. This is where I catch something.